Theo Van Gogh, the grandnephew of the painter. He was a filmmaker in the Netherlands, and he made a film about the oppression of women in Islam. And it was sort of a racy film. He took a naked woman and had written on her skin the Quran passages that mandate the oppression of women, like good women are obedient, as for those that are not, beat them, which is chapter 4, verse 34. Wife beating is universal in all cultures, but only in Islam is it given divine sanction. Of course, it's quite lame to say that. In any case, Theo Van Gogh was murdered on the street in Amsterdam by a Muslim who objected to his film. He objected to the writing of Quran verses on this lady's skin. He thought that that was an affront to the Quran. The oppression of women in Islam, that did not register for him. And he murdered Theo Van Gogh. So, this was a warning to everyone. As a matter of fact, he stabbed into Van Gogh's body a list of the other people that he wanted killed. And they were mostly Dutch political figures who had spoken out against jihad and Islamic supremacism, like the courageous Somali ex-Muslim Ayaan Hirsi Ali, the politician Geert Wilders, and others. But in any case, and they all still live, you can happily say, but the message was clear that a new Europe had dawned at that moment, and that the freedom of speech was now severely imperiled by violent and bloody fanatical thugs who would commit murder to prevent being said what they did not want said. Now, in America, that has not happened so far. I fully expect, I have to tell you, that eventually it will. That somebody who speaks out and offends Islam in this way by telling unpleasant and unwelcome truths about it will be murdered. I hope it never happens, but I don't see anything preventing it. In any case, whether it happens or not, there's something else that's happening in the meantime. As Pamela Geller says, it's not, in America they don't assassinate you, they just assassinate the character. And this brings us back to the topic of our discussion tonight. That is, that it is now stigmatized as a right-wing issue, and is hateful, and is bigoted, and is racist to stand up for universal human rights, the freedom of speech, the freedom of conscience, the equality and dignity of women with men, the equality of rights of non-Muslims with Muslims. How hateful to stand for those things. But this is, you see, a concerted effort on the part of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation and the Muslim Brotherhood. You've heard all about the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt, but the Muslim Brotherhood is an international organization. It is dedicated in its own words, according to a captured internal document, to eliminating and destroying Western civilization from within and sabotaging its miserable house so that it falls and Allah's religion is victorious over other religions. Now remember what it said at the beginning. When it says, when you have Muslim documents and spokesmen that say things like Allah's religion is victorious over other religions, they're not talking about a bunch of people spontaneously deciding to convert to Islam and hooray. They mean the imposition of Islamic law over the society as a political system and the subjugation and deprivation of basic rights of the non-Muslims accordingly.